As part of its candidacy for the United Nations Security Council for 2027, the Kingdom of Bahrain relies on a strong record of a well-established approach aimed at engaging with the world. This is demonstrated through the launch of numerous initiatives aimed at promoting global peace and prosperity.
The Kingdom of Bahrain's global stance reflects a strong commitment to positive and lasting openness, aimed at promoting peace, dialogue, and coexistence that embody the core values of its authentic identity. Bahrain actively seeks to build on significant initiatives at local, regional, and international levels, with diplomatic visits playing a crucial role in demonstrating its commitment to stability and enhancing cooperation among diverse cultures and religions. The King Hamad Global Center for Coexistence and Tolerance regularly launches programs and awards that support these goals, focusing on key areas to break down barriers and build bridges. Additionally, various Bahraini organizations work to foster partnerships with their counterparts in other countries, creating a global roadmap centered on peace and cooperation. This comprehensive approach addresses root causes and aims for peaceful solutions while continually supporting humanitarian relief efforts and standing in solidarity with those affected by conflicts and crises. It reinforces Bahrain's clear message of striving for a world defined by security, peace, and stability.
The Minister of Transportation and Telecommunications, Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, emphasized Bahrain's commitment under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa to enhancing strategic cooperation with the United Kingdom across various domains, particularly aviation, space and digital innovation. This came during the Minister's meeting with senior officials from Farnborough International in London to review preparations for the 8th edition of the Bahrain International Air Show. The minister highlighted the ministry's early preparations for the upcoming edition, guided by the directives of the personal representative of His Majesty the King, Chairman of the Supreme Organizing Committee of the Bahrain International Air Show, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa. He noted that the event underscores Bahrain's position as a leading regional hub in the aviation industry. The minister said that Bahrain looks forward to delivering another successful edition of the air show, which will contribute to reinforcing the kingdom's global leadership and vital role in advancing international cooperation in civil and military aviation. Senior officials from Farnborough International commended the ongoing collaboration with Bahrain, emphasizing their keenness to align with the latest innovations in global exhibition practices. They also aim to ensure the participation of leading manufacturers, operators and investors in the aviation and space sectors. The Minister of Oil and Environment and Special Envoy for Climate Affairs, Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak bin Dena, participated remotely in the 39th OPEC and non-OPEC ministerial meeting. The meeting aimed to discuss the latest developments in the global oil market, supply and demand levels, and ways to enhance energy market stability. Dr. bin Dena commended the meeting chaired by Saudi Minister of Energy, His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman Al Saud, and the efforts to support global oil market stability. He emphasized Bahrain's support of OPEC Plus initiatives and underscored the importance of collective adherence to agreements and ongoing dialogue among member states in addressing any emerging challenges that may affect global energy demand. The minister lauded OPEC Plus for its key role in maintaining market equilibrium, particularly during a time for economic uncertainty and fluctuating demand. He highlighted how the alliance's close cooperation has helped stabilize markets and bolster international confidence in the group's approach. The Minister of Housing and Urban Planning, Amna Rumehi, held a joint meeting with the Executive Director of UN Habitat, Anna Claudia Rosbach, on the sidelines of Bahrain's participation in the UN Habitat General Assembly in Nairobi, Kenya. Minister Rumehi outlined the latest housing programs launched by the ministry in partnership with the private sector. She highlighted the success of the government in adopting innovative policies for immediate and sustainable housing services and emphasized Bahrain's commitment to UN Sustainable Development Goals 2030, especially Goal 11, by incorporating sustainability standards into urban planning. Rosbach commended the kingdom's efforts in providing housing services through innovative approaches and its progress towards the 2030 SDGs, especially Goal 11. She expressed her hope for continued cooperation and wished Bahrain further success. On the sidelines of the sessions, Minister Rumehi also met with Director General of Sheikh Zayed Housing Program in the United Arab Emirates, Mohammed El Mansouri. She also met with Azerbaijan Chairman of the State Committee on Urban Planning and Architecture and discussed efforts to achieve the 2030 SDGs and shared views on the upcoming 13th World Urban Forum, which will be hosted in Baku in 2026. Minister of Education Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak Juma met with his UAE counterpart Sara El Amiri in Abu Dhabi. Both ministers discussed enhancing educational cooperation and expanding exchanges in teacher training curriculum and early childhood education. The Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Labour, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Salman bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, inaugurated the ministry's guidance program, Healthy and Safe Summer, which is implemented by the ministry in cooperation with the Bahrain Health and Safety Association, the International Labour Organization, and the International Organization for Migration. The program aims to enhance joint efforts to continue raising workers' awareness of the requirements for protection and prevention of summer impacts and occupational injuries by organizing guidance events and activities in coordination with government agencies and in cooperation with private sector establishments. The program will also conduct field examinations at work sites for early detection of cases related to heat stress and sunstroke and providing health advice and means of prevention.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن
Head of Bahrain's Hajj mission, Sheikh Adnan bin Abdullah Al-Ghattan, held a coordination meeting with the heads of the missions of committees to assess their readiness and review ongoing preparations to serve Bahrain's pilgrims. He commended the high level of organization and preparedness demonstrated by the committees and emphasized the importance of operating under a clear, coordinated plan to deliver the best possible services to Bahrain's pilgrims. Sheikh Al-Ghattan also conducted a field visit to all the missions committees. He underscored the efforts of the medical committee and its high level of readiness to provide comprehensive health care to pilgrims' mission members and Hajj campaign teams. He noted the full cooperation, or rather operation, of medical clinics at the mission headquarters in Mecca and in the holy sites, ensuring a safe and healthy environment throughout the pilgrimage. He also highlighted the vital role of the security committee in monitoring safety requirements within the mission premises and Hajj campaigns. This includes ensuring the safety of transportation vehicles and overseeing the issuance of vehicle permits in accordance with approved procedures, contributing to the overall safety and organization of pilgrim movement. The Presidency for Religious Affairs at the Grand Mosque and the Prophet's Mosque has launched an ambitious global initiative to translate and broadcast this year's Arafat sermon in 35 languages in a bid to reach over 5 million Muslims worldwide. The project was officially launched by President of Religious Affairs at the two holy mosques, Sheikh Dr. Abdulrahman Al-Sudais, who described this as the largest enrichment package in the presidency's history. Sheikh Al-Sudais emphasized Saudi Arabia's leadership in promoting religious moderation through the custodian of the two holy mosques initiative to translate the Arafat sermon. The initiative seeks to enhance the spiritual experience of pilgrims and convey the sermon's message of religious moderation to a global audience. The enrichment pathway will include real-time translations, digital streaming, and dissemination through various social media platforms. Located just 3 kilometers from the Prophet's Mosque, Quba Mosque holds the distinction of being the first mosque in Islamic history. Its foundation was laid by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, upon his arrival in Medina with the support of the immigrants and Al-Ansar. This blessed act established Quba as a mosque founded on righteousness from the first day, as mentioned in the Quran. The Prophet, peace be upon him, regularly visited the mosque on Saturdays, whether on foot or horseback, and recommended prayer there. During the Hajj season, pilgrims to the Holy Mosque are keen to visit the Quba Mosque and pray there, as it is regarded as one of the most virtuous mosques in Islam after the 3 sacred mosques. The ongoing King Salman project marks the mosque's most ambitious expansion to date, aiming to accommodate to 66,000 worshippers. The Ministry of Hajj and Umrah announced its readiness to receive calls from pilgrims through the Guest Care Center 1966, offering a comprehensive and a very high quality range of services during the Hajj season. The center is committed to providing all its services around the clock in over 11 languages. Services include receiving inquiries and reports, registering suggestions, responding to complaints related to transportation, accommodation or nutrition, and ensuring they are addressed. The center currently supports 6 languages to facilitate communication with pilgrims and provide them with assistance and support. It relies on a comprehensive information bank that provokes answers to over 300 inquiries and follows up on reports, forwarding them to the relevant authorities. Additionally, the Guest Care Center offers all its services through various communication channels, allowing pilgrims to choose the method that best suits them.